Welcome back here on your Wednesday. It is really a beautiful morning. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon. Just such a nice day. Get out, sneak outside and enjoy it if you can. 57, 71, and 80 in your first forecast. Just really looking good. Now, we've had a nice dry stretch of weather. Now, I say that knowing full well there's some of you out there that would probably love to get some rainfall. I realize that. But there are many areas that need to dry out still after what was a record-setting month of August. We're in the middle of a nice quiet stretch. That could change by next week. Next week, there are some signs that we'll start to see a pattern shift where that upper-level ridge breaks down, and we'll start to see more of a progressive pattern, which means we'll see several of these troughs of low pressure that'll move through the western part of the country. As that happens, we'll start to see rain chances picking back up. Already over the weekend, we start to see that happen and could linger into next week. Today, though, fantastic. I think most of us are going to top out either side of 80. You'll be a little warmer out here to the west, more in the mid-80s, some 90s out into the panhandle. Regarding the winds, after a couple of windy days to start this week, for most of us, not going to be that bad. A southeast wind at 10 to 15. The exception, again, is out here to the west. You're going to be a little warmer today. You're probably going to be a little windier out west today as well, but really no big concerns. We're going to end up mainly sunny. Our high temps will be very close to what's considered normal average for early September. Tonight, I will say, as the moisture starts to move back in, maybe we get a little fog. That's not going to be out of the question because we're going to start to see that moisture returning. And that's going to lead us into another hot, humid day tomorrow, especially central, eastern areas. Those dew points will be back in the 70s. It's going to feel a little bit hotter than it actually is, but we already have another cold front that's going to come through tomorrow night, and that means it's really only one day of the heat and humidity. We'll get knocked right back down by the time we get into your Friday. 80 the high today, really looking good. Out west, it will be a little breezy. We'll drop to 63 tonight, and then tomorrow, 91. Probably going to feel more about 95, 96 because of that humidity, but it's only one day. Make it through it, then you'll be fine. We'll cool right back down. 80 in O'Neill, 81 York, about 85 Ogallala and Imperial. Overnight, we're going to drop down low 60s, so not as cool as what it was last night into this morning. And then here comes the heat tomorrow. High temps 90s. Northern Kansas, you're probably looking at mid-90s. But that cold front arrives, and it gets better. 82 Friday. Now, Friday night to Saturday, the best chance of rain looks to be up north. But we are going to have a chance of some scattered activity over the weekend. And then, like I said, next week has the potential to start to turn a little more active with those rain chances, which is great news for Husker Harvest Days, which I believe kicks off next week.
That's why it's doing
that.
That's
why the rain chances are coming back in. So we'll have to watch that because it's been so wet out there that we will have to watch that pretty closely. But enjoy these next couple of days, especially today looks great.
I haven't been out there. It'll be interesting to see what the crops look like.
Yeah, it really will be very interesting. We'll see.